Hey guys, just before we get into the video, I wanted to give you a quick update. So I'm sure you guys have seen floating around on the channel that I'm going to be putting on a masterclass for conditioning and reading habits. This masterclass is going to be happening on Wednesday, August 24th. I've had a good handful of people reach out to me asking how is this masterclass actually going to be run and how do I get involved. So really quickly, for those of you that are interested in joining the masterclass, it is going to be happening in my Discord. There'll be a link in the description down below for that. There will also be a link down below for the sign up page itself and more information. And lastly, if you are someone who watches Meta Smash from overseas with regards to my time zone, I'm also going to be offering the entire masterclass as a private recording. So if you can't make it there live, you still have the opportunity to watch and learn. So if you are someone who is interested in getting more information, my Discord will be on the screen right now, and you can contact me at any time. And once again, I want to give a huge shout out to all of you guys for supporting the channel, leaving all these likes and comments. Honestly, it might feel really small to you guys, but it honestly helps so much with pushing the channel so that more people can see these videos. And finally, with regards to the video itself, we're going to be taking a small look at MKLeo versus DeBuzz at Smash Factor 9. In this particular coaching session, we're going to be taking a look at how MKLeo uses storytelling and conditioning to absolutely overwhelm DeBuzz in Grand Finals. And with all that being said, let's get into the video. Still living.
Oh, fuck!
It's all good, bro. All right, so the number one thing for sure is when you have Arsene, you have to recognize that you are now in God mode. There's basically nothing in the entire game that can stand up against you. So, of course, you can make mistakes as Arsene or having Arsene, but you should not be running away from me even half of as much as how you are, okay? If you don't have Arsene, different story. I'm not saying that Joker's worse than Falco without Arsene. You still have a phenomenal toolkit. But when you have Arsene, I should not be fine. I should be terrified. Okay? So there's some move selection stuff there. We'll talk about that as far as like neutral and stuff. And that's maybe a story for another day. But with regards to disadvantage for you, you have the most disadvantaged tools of any character in the game. You have air dodge, obviously. You have your double jump. You also have guns down. And you have Rebel's Guard, and you have Nair, or back air. You'll even notice in that last game, there were some spots where you were trying to hit me with combos or strings or whatever you want to call it, and I would just Nair to get out of it, and then I reverse the situation, and now the combo was now my combo. Here's the thing, Falco can do that with his Nair, because Nair drag down turns into grabs and stuff like that, and that's all good and well. But you need to be using Rebel's Guard a lot more if someone is actually just straight up pushing buttons on you. I can say this, you don't want to just spam it and then turn it into a crutch where it's like you get touched and you immediately go for Rebel's Guard, because that can be called out and a lot of bad things can happen for that too. Yeah. But this is a push and pull that I was even going to say, did you watch Smash Factory or Smash Factory 9?
I did, yeah. I cried.
You see,
how good that was.
Yeah, so you saw MKLeo. MKLeo in game 2, he did some very good storytelling throughout the entirety of his set versus DeBuzz, but the first game, he was all over DeBuzz, ridiculously relentless with his pressure, his neutral, his edge guarding, his ledge trapping. He didn't care where DeBuzz was or what he was doing. He was on top of him and trying to destroy him. And he set a precedent on him to say, if I'm close to you, I'm going to push buttons and I'm going to go sicko mode. So what that did is in the next game, it influenced or conditioned DeBuzz to think to himself, if I have any chance at all to catch MKLeo while he's not pushing a button, I have to swing on him so I can do something here. In which case, in the next game, it's just beautifully done. In the next game, Rebel's Guard came out a lot. Also, Tetrakarn came out a lot for MKLeo, and he landed almost all of them, right? Because what he had done is conditioned DeBuzz to think, okay, if I have any chance to breathe, and I want to even have some sort of contention in this game, I have to put some damage on. Finally, MKLeo's not like comboing me or ledge trapping me or doing something. I'm going to try and throw out an attack. And then he gets reversed immediately. This is a balancing act for yourself to say, you can be super aggressive so the opponent feels like when they get a chance, they have to swing. Or, as far as the disadvantage thing for yourself, if you happen to, let's say you're using air dodge or you're using your double jump or whatever it might be, the opponent is going to adjust to those things. So if I am going for, let's say you're going for air dodge a lot, I'm going to just let you air dodge and then catch your air dodge versus swinging and completely missing you. So if you are air dodging, I'm going to, let's say, go for up tilt, do nothing, you'll air dodge, then I can go and get a grab or a side B or something. Okay? So instead of getting caught for doing that, you could be jumping instead. You could be jumping, or you could be coming down with an attack. Because if I do up tilt and I just stand there, I'm not defending myself, and I'm not going to shield either because I want to stay mobile. So when you do air dodge, I can catch your air dodge. So if I'm just standing there and you throw out a nair, for example, I'm not going to stop you. You're going to hit me. And if you happen to jump, right? If you happen to jump, I'm going to just be standing there, in which case you can escape. So now you have 2 new options based off of influencing me with that one option being air dodge. Okay? If you start coming down aggressive with nair, right? And I start to shield that and then get grabs, then once again, you could be jumping away. And on the flip side of that, the other part of the balancing act, and this is where Rebel's Guard comes in, is if you start to jump away, jumping does not make you invulnerable, obviously. So if you just jump and you don't push any other buttons like air dodge immediately or throw out an attack, I can just throw out, like, let's say in quotations, fake combo, and I can catch your jump. Okay? So if I start to do that, let's say I go for up tilt into like full hop or short hop up air, and it's not actually true at 0, but I know you're going to jump. If I do that, then I'll catch your jump. But now Rebel's Guard is wide open for you. So if I go up tilt, up air, and you're holding Rebel's Guard, I'm going to hit your Rebel's Guard with my up air, or maybe even one of my up tilts. This is how you can get Arsene in the first 10 seconds of the game. Okay? And I'm pretty sure on game 2 for MKLeo, he did do that. He had Arsene in, like, I think 13 seconds. It was something ridiculously fast. It's like, oh, okay. And it's because, once again, he conditioned DeBuzz to believe, if you have any chance of hitting me at all, you have to take this chance. Because in the first game, he didn't get a chance to breathe at all. As soon as DeBuzz tried to assert some dominance and say, I can push buttons too, you should be scared of my character too, MKLeo said, okay, that's fine, but I have Rebel's Guard, and now I'm about to go Super Saiyan. So this is your problem now. So do you want to swing, or do you want to give me respect as Joker / Arsene? Because whatever you choose is going to be wrong. That's basically what MKLeo was saying. So you can do the same thing. Of course, world-class player in MKLeo, he makes it look super easy, but this is what you're striving to do. So this is how you get your Rebel's Guard into the play, and it also makes somebody, let's say, to bring it back to ourselves, it makes me have to slow down. If you didn't hear anything at all except for this, it's the fact that if you're using Rebel's Guard, it makes me have to slow down, because the last thing I want to do is back air you while you're doing Rebel's Guard, and you get full Arsene in one hit. Right? Or I hit your entire Rebel's Guard with fair. Or even worse, if I hit your Rebel's Guard and I'm at 90, it can put me into a tech chase situation. Right? And you can get Rebel's Guard into jab locks into like down smash. If I happen to tech it, then you can just get Rebel's Guard into an F smash. Tech in place. Or tech in place punish. Or Rebel's Guard, and if you're too slow, you can get a grab. Okay? There's lots of things you can do off of Rebel's Guard. It's not just a counter. It's not just a way of building up meter. It's also a way of like setting up situations. Like those tech chases. You can even get edge guards off of it. Rebel's Guard into fair. Rebel's Guard into back air. Of course, with it being on both of our minds, it might feel like sometimes it's not going to work because we're talking about it so much, but this is 100% something that you have to be throwing into your game. Because I don't think you even threw it out once last game. Okay.
The thing is, I always have like a different like bad habit. Like either I do it too much or not.
That's the balancing act, right?
Yeah.
That's the same thing for me. This is the thing. If I was to teach any player this at all, and it doesn't have to be a Joker thing. Let's say I'm coaching a Falco, just to keep it simple. If I'm fighting a Falco and every single time I do anything, they air dodge every single time, I'm going to tell them they have to use the other 2 options, being nair or double jump. If they do nair every single time, same advice. Double jump every single time, same advice. You have to have that balancing act. And in the case of Falco, for the most part, it's 3 moves, right? Double jump, air dodge, or nair. For you, you have like 5, right? Double jump, air dodge, nair, guns down, and Rebel's Guard, which is insane. So it's a bigger, I guess, melting pot of moves that you have to deal with. But now I have so much more uncertainty, because you could just guns down and just leave. You could just escape the situation, right? Or you go for Rebel's Guard and get Arsene immediately. Or you double jump and I'm just standing there and I let you get out of a combo for free. There's a lot of things for the opponent to worry about, but it's for you to make sure that you're using all those things in a balance. I'm not saying you have to like count them out and say, at the end of the game, you've used each one of those options twice, so it's perfectly balanced, because that's just not really necessary. You have to play to what the opponent is also doing too. If I'm constantly just going like this, and you go for Rebel's Guard and it works, and then the next time the situation happens, I go for this again, and you go for Rebel's Guard and it works, then keep doing that, right?
Yeah.
But if you go for Rebel's Guard and I just stand there, then I grab you, next time, if I go for this, just jump. Because if you jump like that, I'm going to go for a grab and grab nothing. Oh, that can be Iha there, or even Aegon. I'm much too close to you there. Should have thrown a forward tilt, could have even gone for a dash attack. If I throw out fair, you got to try and identify that as quickly as you can, because you can catch my fair midway through it or at the end and absolutely destroy me for it. Even if we trade, it's a very weak move because the damage comes from all of the hits combined. You have no jump.
Oh shoot!
It comes from all the hits combined, right? So if I hit you with one hit of fair, it does like 1.4 damage. Right there, you could have gone for Rebel's Guard, and I would have hit you with up air, right? So this is going for air dodge. That being said, you did get out of it because you air dodged, but I also went for the attack. There you go. And I'm out. I could have maybe tried to grab you there, but I got scared. Also, you have Arsene. Oh, I'm supposed to be dead. I'm supposed to be so dead, bro. So, I'm dead anyways, but if you jump over like that, I think I missed a grab right in front of you. You have to come down with, like, forward air or back air or land and then down smash, land and then forward tilt. If I'm at 100%, you shouldn't be thinking, oh shit. Like, if I miss a grab, that's like missing Falcon Punch, right? You have a huge opportunity to destroy me there. So if it didn't feel like it, that's one of those things you got to get on your radar as a player to say, okay, if you throw out this certain special move, such as grab, you should be getting some massive punish off there or a kill, right? Something like that. My spacing wasn't good, but if you go for a grab, I should be getting like an F smash.
Okay.
Get no jump again. Also, yeah, you're jumping much too early there as far as in the corner. Your recovery goes super high, so you might as well go much lower, float down, and just take your time when you're trying to recover.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. I was gonna say another thing that's definitely happening. Could have Rebels guarded here as well. Another thing that's definitely happening is you're giving me way too much respect as a player. Good catch. I also DI'd horribly for that. We're not going to talk about it. But don't be scared of me. You can be scared of me as a player, but don't be scared of my character. Your character has more than enough tools to completely put Falco in his place. Right? You have the speed, you have the disjoints, you have Arsene, right? There's really no reason for you to be ultra scared, and if you are ultra scared, it just allows me to swing on you even more.